Hi, this is Kathleen Selmans from Dabble Media, and I wanted to talk today about some blogging advice I have for beginners. A couple of years ago at a FinCon event, I met someone, Olivia West, and we hit it off right away. And she had a financial consulting company and she wanted to start a blog. And so I helped her. Helped build her website. I don't even think she ever used it because life got in the way. And several years later, she recently, just the other day, tagged me on Facebook and said, Hey, thanks to your support, I recently published my first blog post. And I loved that. Wish she'd done it earlier, but that's neither here nor there. So I was excited and I said, well, why don't we talk? Why don't we catch up? I hadn't talked to her in years at this point. And we got on the phone and it was wonderful. It was great to catch up. She's had a lot of life happen in her short period of time since the last time we talked. And she wanted to start telling some stories. And so she let perfect get in the way. And so she did a lot of searching, like how long should a blog post be? Somebody told her 600 words. How many times a week should she be publishing? Somebody told her she should be publishing twice a day. I stopped her and I said, hey, first of all, you have no idea where this blog is going to take you. None. No idea. And, I think that's one really positive thing that I had when I started was I had no idea. I was just writing to write. And I wrote a lot of garbage and ultimately sold the blog. And I'm sure that all the garbage just got deleted, at least the stuff that had made it through the first pass when I hadn't deleted all the embarrassing things that I had found probably. But had I not started ugly in 2011, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't know anything about digital marketing because I wouldn't have done anything with it. So I I just think like the my very big piece of advice is to just start and make it a goal to be embarrassed about what you're producing now in a year. Because if you're not embarrassed about what you've put out a year ago, you're not progressing fast enough in this ever connected online, fast moving world. We're currently the worst we're going to be. You're not going to peak before you publish. That's part of what I'm doing with these videos is I'm just starting ugly. I don't think you need to be afraid to do that. And the second piece of advice I have is don't worry about word count. Don't worry about keeping it under 600 words. There's people that say 2,000 words is the new minimum, and you don't have to pad your words for that either. If you start blogging and you're not sure where you're going with it, then wherever you go will be a positive. And for Olivia, what I had said to her was, look, these are wonderful stories. This first story you're telling about your Nana is such a wonderful story that if this turns into something that ends up being an anthology just for your kids and their kids, it is still an amazing body of work. It may end up being something different. You may go down a different path. You don't know that now, and you can't know. So I think especially like don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid of typos. We're not typing in stone. Heck, we're not even typing on paper, sending anything to a publisher. This is all just right here, right now, of the moment. If you use the wrong form of you can change it once you see it. Or you can give someone in your family edit rights and let them change the grammar so that people don't go after you for that. But just start. You have a story in you, tell it. You'll find your place, you'll find your audience. Don't worry about the details until you've got several things under your belt and you know you want to continue doing this. Thanks.